Good day and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Togetherwerole. We got upgrades here. That's why I'm a little confused. Is this going?
We'll say it's because of the upgrades.
Yeah. Yes, it's because of the upgrades. Honestly, I'm always confused. RPG Elements, and followed by the guy that I always want to say his real name. JDRs, yes. He doesn't want his real name. He wants his advertisement name. There we go. Like a professional.
Because we're professional-ish.
Apart from that, let's get straight to it as you guys are currently fighting at Elemental Mountain. We have a couple of things going on at the same time, but first, intro!
All right. See you in a moment.
There's the
Every time, without fail.
Lord.
Yes, without fail, but Brian doesn't help. Anyway, without further ado.
The name drop.
No, not yet. No.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Quinn's not in the intro because I'm not a member of the Menagerie.
Actually, I need to.
In order to get into the Silver Menagerie, you have to die once first.
You bring that up, actually.
I haven't died.
I want to be able, when we launch
No one
season
has.
3, I want to be able to incorporate all our new art into the opening sequence for our show.
Ish.
So.
What are we doing?
Anyway,
Didn't die.
let's do a little bit of recap to get back into it. The Silver Menagerie plus Devils are currently going through the Temple of Elemental Harmony, going through various puzzle rooms.
We're gonna die!
Activating one immediately as you enter the Chamber of Air, blowing on the various things that would call out the angry elemental of air. You guys pass that room relatively quickly. Funny enough, the Bone Devil went unconscious immediately. The Bone Devil's turned into like the red shirt, and I'm happy with that.
Sure. Strange and comfortable with it.
You failed this.
I'm okay with this.
I hear 3.
No one would ever know.
Went into a fire chamber, the Chamber of Fire, as this mold contraption.
Leroy Jenkins, that.
Sure enough, you passed it somehow with 6 elemental gems in your possessions. Now that is during the game.
Oof!
Because you are smart enough that you would, over the course of a few moments, get what this is.
Oh shit, this is a 2-pager.
It is.
I've got the green and
Double-sided.
It is a fun one.
I have the rest.
And here is the
Okay,
rest
they're one-use items, just so you know.
Yeah, they'd summon an elemental or something.
What the heck? Look.
This is the rest of the magical item that you hold.
That's 8 pages!
It comes with a manual?
It does! Keep reading, you'll see.
Alright.
Yeah, anyway.
See page 37 of the user manual. Insert tab F into slot J.
Bend over, spread cheeks widely.
Pray to the deity.
As you guys forcibly entered the Chamber of Earth, as this elemental mounted didn't really have much time in order to speak. Well, didn't give much apart from speaking of anything else from your normal bullshittery. Hence, the infinitely complex yet simple question that you answered without hesitation. With it saying, fine, let's test it.
Oof.
As it asked the answer, what is the answer to life and the purpose of it all?
42.
Seemingly taking your answer, but not stopping there. Let's roll initiative, everyone.
Roll
As you
initiative.
continue reading.
This is not gonna be good.
Ooh, advantage.
This is really not
I
going to
had
be
fun
good.
making that
I
one.
don't like this omen.
Come on, baby.
Have you explained this?
No,
like this one.
nor am I going
I'm
to.
gonna say
Then
that
why
he's
would I-
connecting everything while shit's happening
Okay.
in the background.
You know?
Vedic may have that passive,
We'll see.
Vedic may have the attention span of a slightly concussed ferret, but there are wheels rolling back here.
Slightly concussed ferrets. Ferrets.
Fair.
That is on a t-shirt now. That is on a
It's going on a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Slightly concussed ferret.
Yeah.
How do you feel in the morning? Like a slightly concussed
No,
ferret.
it's attention span of a slightly concussed.
Yeah.
The attention span of a slightly concussed ferret. Yes.
And now with Unearthed Arcana releasing Kender into the wild.
Oh no. Seriously?
Yeah.
Right, I need to roll initiative too. That is also a thing that I need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'd be worried or excited for that.
Surprisingly,
Depends
he
on
does
your
not have
experiences
positive
with people.
If I recall, my
only had one.
answer was
20 to 25.
25.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I rolled a 17, so I'm sure I'm in the 20s.
Yeah, you have like a ridiculous.
Plus 8. 17 plus 8.
Jesus fucking Christ.
25.
25.
Who has the higher dex? I think I know the answer.
You do, totally.
Oh, how do you have plus 8 in your initiative?
Because he's a time wizard.
Oh,
Yeah.
time wizard.
Yeah.
He just screams.
Not actually a diviner. You know.
It was foretold!
I found out that the build that I used for Vedic, which I came up totally on my own, like, it has a name. It's so popular that people have been, like, it's, yeah.
One N or two N for Quinn?
2 ends.
Two N.
Chronology, I think.
My brain was
Chronomancer. No, but it's,
Chronomancer.
yeah, the
20 to
Chronomancy.
15.
And the R is mostly silent.
Ah, there you go.
Car,
Devils.
slapdash. The end.
God.
But the dip into Artifice
17.
for the
17?
Chrono
So
Mage
for Bone
is actually
Devil-
apparently really popular.
Which is currently still unconscious. And barbed.
No, he got good buried.
I found that Bard and Ranger
Oh, did he get
should never be
buried?
taken
Yes.
together.
He flipped a coin, he good buried him.
Oh, okay. So the Bone
Bone
Devil's
Devil.
in action?
Correct.
One was
Okay.
red, one was blue. You
Yeah.
got a good berry and a bad berry.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good berry. Nightshade. I do have some of that too.
No one will miss him.
No one would ever
Really?
know.
I
Good
would
berry, like, no, it's a swallow. Wrap it in cheese or something.
15 to 10?
15 to 10, 12, 13. 13.
14.
Do we have a 15?
And Nicholas is like, I'll see you guys
I
next
just learned to
round.
count yesterday.
I still love the
By
how.
the way, I spell it with EK. How do you spell your name?
EK.
Okay. All right.
That's why
I
I'm
was
ecstatic.
EC.
And what did you
And-
roll?
It's got like 7 silent letters in there.
4.
4!
It's EQ the whole time.
Like a
You're-
proper leader. You go last.
Yep. With
Yes.
that 1 plus
Short for
3.
Esquire.
Wow. We
Yeah.
didn't roll very good.
Ek Esquire.
I did fine.
You guys did fine.
And
We're
I'm
fine. I
actually
don't know what the matter with you guys.
going to change it a little.
I'm fine with how this is playing out.
Ooh, we got red, folks.
We done
Red's
fucked up
incoming.
now.
Oh, wrong one.
So we're still looking at this thing down a hole, right?
No,
you're
we
inside.
went down. Remember, it was
Because
a
he
long
got tired of
hallway
waiting
down.
and literally just slammed the roof of the of it himself, which
Yeah.
was your floor.
Yeah, he got bitchy.
He got bitchy, and you all fell into it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So weird.
So place yourself randomly around this guy.
Throw the
As he's
miniatures
in
I
the
was
air.
about to, yeah.
Should
Back to
we,
that.
instead of strategically, can we roll the
Directional
random?
die.
We can roll the,
You can
the-
direct
wanna be
roll our destination die, and based off of where he's at, he's center,
Yeah, he's center.
and I am that direction.
You're in the pit then.
I was
Right there.
actively being carried by a winged individual. There is
What do we
no
got?
knocking.
I'm right on his head.
Fair enough. Boom.
Okay, hit it again.
He is big enough. And here, put this on the.
You're over next to Ek.
Quinn, put this on the base of your miniature.
So I stay.
Yeah.
It pulls like used gum. Here's a little bit more.
Define used gum.
I don't know that I need that much. I mean,
Well, I've been chewing.
I stuck
Now
pretty
get
good.
nervous.
Roll it.
There's no
Where am
way.
I?
Alright, I need you to roll for him.
Dang it. Gross.
Very.
Yeah, it is gross.
It's not like I'm stuck behind my own here.
Where's the directional die?
Alright,
Over there.
He's
There.
there-ish.
Again?
We'll go with. And then.
Oh no.
Okay, I realize that everyone's
that
going to
way.
be mad at me for asking this question. Did we take any damage from the fall?
No, because you used your reaction to cast Featherfall.
Featherfall.
That's right. I'm
Thank
so-
you.
That I
Everybody, the
remember.
other one.
I mean, sure.
Otherwise, hell yes.
That way.
Alright.
I was just looking at like my hit points,
Yeah,
going,
there you go.
"Do we take any more?"
I think I got screwed on the scatter die.
Do we want fog?
However, look how random we are. We're literally spread
But
out.
we're surrounded. The good news is he can't use his breath weapon on us.
Does he have a breath weapon?
Shut
Probably.
up!
He does now!
Breath
Yes,
weapon.
and.
I won't say anything, but all I will say is that he has
Rocks
2
in
pages.
hamster balls.
Okay.
And we are the balls.
So,
We've got you surrounded!
at the top of the initiative, as it begins to lift over his arm, as the floor itself begins to quake, move, and shift under your feet, as if the floor underneath Ek specifically, so go ahead and rotate him towards Ek, because his direction will matter. As he will remain the one he was talking
No, you gotta turn that right into the camera. That's a glorious look right there. Just,
Is that, yeah, that is perfect.
Defeat it from within.
Its arm looming
Ready to
over
kill
you,
its foe
almost
within.
like a small building ready to collapse upon you as various bits of debris is falling from its body. Seeing the chain still dangle from its chest where this boulder that has been following you through the temple itself, connected near its somewhat chest area.
my dexterity saving throw to stay on it
Quinn,
was 27.
thank you. You are currently on its back. It's moving.
Oh shit. Yeah.
As you see the various, almost like scroll work on its back, upper body, and the rest of the torso, it has various elemental power in it. And
Like runes, like written. Because I'm like, and
not quite, they're definitely etched into it. His body is most certainly made of
like-
earthen material.
Okay.
However, you see various parts that are cracked of the earth, and you start to see almost like flesh and earthy bits underneath. This thing is not entirely elemental, and it's definitely infused with elemental powers in order to keep itself here.
puff, puff, pass, puff.
It is your turn.
Mine.
Yes, Vedic, you're on deck.
I'm gonna play with this for a minute. I'm just gonna let myself be on its back, because I don't have any better ideas at the moment. And I'm gonna shoot twice down into the back of its head.
Now you can't really miss at that point.
Are you saying that for real or?
No.
Oh.
Well, yes, in terms, but let's see if it actually hurts him.
That's true. I don't think an 11 will hit unless I have some kind of advantage for the fact that I'm standing on his back. I'm literally shooting at the ground between my toes.
I'm going to say no at this current state because you never fought a creature like this.
Yeah. The other one's 13.
13, 11, and 13.
I somehow managed to stand on this thing's back, shoot straight down twice, and still miss.
They definitely
They ricochet off,
As
yeah.
you pull the arrow, doom, 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 it definitely sticks into his back, but you're like, yeah, that didn't work.
It was a nice mossy
I'm
patch.
gonna ride this train for as long as it goes.
Plenty of room on his back, and there's the various tombstones on the actual shoulder.
Tombstones.
Yes,
Lovely.
dotting all over his back. The size of almost like a small chest, slightly carved up as if they were shattered off from a longer piece of stone, and then just placed in the ground and then etched on it.
The good news is I'm wearing my brown pants.
There you go. At the end of your turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions, two of them actually, to shift terrain. As he brings his arms up, almost guttering, roaring in the sky.
Oh, that's why he has the entire.
As the whole place begins to vibrate, almost in an organic method that actually shakes the very earth itself, as the earth begins to roil, tumble, and shift underneath you.
That's not
Everyone
a
that
good
has
thing.
a couple bits of terrain, add,
Oh, I pulled all mine.
yeah, that was meant for you, mate.
Oh.
And what?
I want you to add five pieces of terrain randomly across the board.
5 total or 5 each?
5 each.
There's
Oh my
not enough
God.
terrain there. There's not enough terrain there for 5 pieces each.
Well,
Sorry, let's do
Sure, why don't you complain a little more about the fact that the Earth is exploding around us? That it's not possible.
I'm just saying.
3 total per person.
It's just like, that's,
There you go. Perfect. I like it. I like it.
All right.
I like your
He said
gumption.
random.
Making the various bits of terrain more difficult around you
This is
guys.
just gonna be a tangled
Oh my
mess.
god.
Don't worry, it's not going to be there forever. All right.
Yeah,
Sure.
oh no, it's gonna move.
It's
There's
gonna
3
explode
different pieces of terrain.
I like how we completely managed to miss all of our characters.
Vedic, it is your turn.
Oh
The very earth is moving around you. It doesn't feel right. You actually see bits of the wall that are actually stone itself almost move as it's a part of a river.
Is there such thing as land sickness?
Right now, yes.
Platts, he looks around and sees stuff shifting in different realities. He sees different stuff falling in various different hues. He's like, oh, this will never do. Fortune's favor
Okay.
for everyone at the table, except
Do
me.
you have line of sight to everyone?
He definitely does to me.
He has line of sight to all of us.
Right
I
now
do.
with the terrain.
Except for this, whatever
He
this is.
doesn't care about
The
that.
ball, but you didn't like him anyway.
I didn't care. No, just
The people you care
just
about,
us.
you can.
Yeah.
Barely, you can.
Everyone, yeah.
Shit, you got lucky.
Woo!
He's on a little pedestal.
You get a Benny. It is free inspiration for anything you want.
Okay.
It's just whenever you want.
All three. We get 3.
Everyone gets one free
Oh.
inspiration.
Everybody gets one.
3 FREE.
Essentially, that's what it is. You get an inspiration.
Everybody gets one.
Which
Is it a
what
concentration?
That does
size?
what?
D20.
Oh, so it's like it's like advantage or
You get a free extra D20 on anything you
Oh,
want to roll.
okay.
My whole trick of roll it again. You get to do it.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
And I can do so if I
And
chose
it's-
after I have rolled, or I
Yep.
must choose
You
before
bet.
I roll. All right, good. Right.
And it's not a concentration, correct?
No, it's just
Yeah.
a.
I didn't think so, but I had to
It's
ask.
kind of like my bardic inspiration. Here, have an extra D8 to use at some point. This is better. Do you add it to, or is it in place of?
in place of. It's
Okay.
like advantage.
Dun, 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 dun.
Move
But
away.
you can take the higher. You don't automatically take the one that you gave.
Yeah. You
They
take
treat it like advantage.
but you can do it whenever.
Treat it like a luck thing.
I'm just gonna stick this.
Lady
There.
luck.
Bone and Bard Devil are out.
And you get to see, different distortions of reality. As that's
But
the
before
special effect is you get to see just a little bit of prescience.
Before that, at the
I am
end of
not
your
stepping
turn,
that way.
it's going to use its last legendary action
Try and
to...
shuck me off its head.
Smack Eck in the face.
No, I'm going to take that. Smack Eck in the face.
You're right there.
This is why Vedic's like, I'm going this way. I see that fist coming. Sorry, Eck.
This is unavoidable.
Eck! Duck!
As it begins to swing its arm around.
No.
I think this thing might be from the elemental plane of crap. And
And you hear guggling under again, speaking the language that everyone is able to understand.
That's Old Ignan. I know that anywhere.
You answered this question with an answer with no hesitation, no hut or hindrance, as it brings its arm across. But that's all it gets.
Something
I'm going to
tells me you are the life that seeks to take it, and I am the life that
So
seeks
roll
to
a 9.
to take it as well. We shall come back together, and one of us shall find a
So
way.
roll a 9 and roll a 26.
I'm giving it disadvantage. That was what my reaction, silvery barbs. Well, I
Oh.
said, I think this thing's from the
Doesn't that
elemental
take your bardic
reaction.
Yes, but doesn't consume a bardic
No,
inspiration.
it's a spell. It's a spell slot.
Oh, not bad. In that case, I'll roll again.
Yep.
So
No.
26 to a.
Just wondering. I'm borrowing it. That's why I'm leaving it between us.
You rolled a natural 3, so that's going to be 18.
18 to hit. That is just going to hit.
Well, you tried.
I'm not.
As the various debris in front of you and around you start
you get
cracking,
advantage.
and you make a Constitution saving throw, or sorry, Strength saving throw.
You get advantage on this.
I get advantage on the strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Why?
The next roll you make, you get advantage on because of silvery barbs. I give them disadvantage, and then I can pick anyone else and give them advantage. And I usually just do.
That's right. Yeah, this is the BS spell that you chose a lot, and I like it, but it is a BS spell.
It's a glorious.
Can we
spell.
retcon just a moment? Can I spend my reaction to try and save Eck?
I mean,
The
I think
spell
you
has
can
already been
also.
cast to cause him disadvantage, and
I
it's already
understand.
been given.
Strength saving throw.
So unfortunately, not right now. Sorry, mate.
Strength saving throw for Eck.
You can save him next time. You can save sparks.
28.
28. You are not 15 feet to the right,
All right.
but you do take 5d12 damage.
What in the hell
And
is
I'm,
that?
I'm not raging right now. I will be in a moment because I'm going to.
If you ain't raging now,
You've been turned into red mist. Allow me to get There's the red mist.
Oh, that's a lot of 10s.
That's neat.
Oh, that's a lot.
18, 12,
Lightsaber.
19,
Mace Windu, what the?
I'm
25,
going down like a bitch.
plus 8.
Oh my god.
That is gonna hurt like a bitch.
25 plus
I was
8.
raging it.
You want a good berry?
You're gonna need one.
You take 33. You take 33 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
from that single legendary action strike. As dust, debris, and mostly rock gets kicked up. Take the debris right next to you. Over here. Out of there. Yep.
As it got thrown in, now it's part of the wall.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my god, guys.
And it
I
is
was
now
beat up
the
already.
Bone Devil's
I
turn.
was beat up already.
And Barb Devil's turn.
Okay.
Still
I need
more points than I do health.
flight. Someone.
What?
What do you
What
need?
thing?
I need flight, like
How
20
much?
feet,
20 feet.
I guess. So we're going up.
Bye.
Are you still conscious, by the way?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Barely.
No, I'm actually
He's a chunky buddy. He's pretty chunky.
I'm chunky, but I don't like to start this kind of a scale of a combat in the condition I'm in.
Yeah. Darn spell slots.
And then
Hit
the
points
Barb Devil
down.
is going to hurl flame.
Okay.
I think I used my action surge already.
17 to hit.
Does not hit. It strikes the structure but fails to wound him.
Where'd my virus go?
And then 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 3d6. 10 fire.
As the fire strikes across his body, one just bouncing off of his rocky hide, the second one striking true, aiming for the crevices, getting into it. The symbol on the boulder that is inscribed with the fire rune flares, and it seems to pulse through his body. And the fire seems to do nothing to him.
He's gonna scramble this way.
Bye.
Like, as away as he can get.
Okay.
And that's it for them.
Understood. It is now the Elemental Mountain's turn. He regains all expended uses of legendary actions, as he begins to speak once again. I, Blindus, first of Jolton. Jolton. I don't know why I said it that way. Anyway, Jolton, find this uninspiring. Did you find me foolish enough? As he brings his arms up and begins to dig it into the various parts of the sides of the room and begins to shake the actual room itself. You find me foolish to see such a hastily worded remark for the reason of everything.
10.
You get hit.
Yeah. But so does he then.
19.
Luckily, he's immune to bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Good thing none of us use bludgeoning.
I could have liked to have known that.
The Barb does 28.
He's fine.
Bone does, where are you?
Wait, the bone that's at one hit
Modified
point?
20.
He's fine.
Do I do one since I'm being carried?
I'm going to say that the Bone Devil is the one taking care of that.
Yeah.
Because you're not really on the ground, but he does have to fly out of the way, so
19.
you're fine. 19? You're good?
22.
You're good? Eck?
19.
You're good. So, Quinn, you're the only one that takes the damage and is, I'm going to say knocked off the body, but not buried.
Where's the scatter die?
Yeah, roll the scatter die, since you're on his back.
Oh, catch me!
You could just leave the goop on.
Just leave the goop
I
on.
take out a chunk of wall.
That
I'm
wasn't
assuming
you,
I-
that was him.
I'm assuming I'm prone.
15 plus 8, he rolled pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
That is his turn.
Okay. Note to self. Fuck this.
Sparks, you're up. Eck, you're on deck.
It's not going well.
As it's going to turn its body away from Eck and look towards... It's actually going to look up towards the flying groove.
Great. So that means... Correct. If it turns... And now have a lovely ramp. Okay, I need 40. Let's do 30. That'd be fine. Just up onto its back. There we go. I can get there. Hello there.
Hello
Make a general either acrobatics or athletics check.
over.
Athletics check.
Yes.
Good thing I'm with athletics.
Right at the top, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 19.
19. You're fine. It's a little.
Just jumping
it's a
from stone to
little
stone.
questionable, but you're like.
All the while unsheathing my sword.
Okay.
Running it because Harkern's piece. I now just have the barrel. I don't have anything else.
Unfortunately.
Because Harkern's piece of shit. And I'm going to try and find something that I can see is remotely, I guess, easy to hit. I don't know. Fleshy. Something that looks easy to damage.
Make a perception check.
I don't see shit. So I'm just gonna stab at something.
Okay.
More, you don't feel shit. You're still blindfolded, right?
Yes. Oh, that's right. I have blind sight. That's right. Forgot about that.
What was your perception check?
6,
Yeah, you don't know.
7.
It's a giant honking mass of
Enemy. That'd be slashy.
roll on attack.
I'm just trying to find like the roots and.
Yeah, he's covered in various plant life and roots that the water is actually still falling down from the sky, along with various bits of lava now that is coming down as well. Not pooling anywhere, but just like, oh, that's happening. And the gust of wind is almost like starting to push you in certain directions, though aimless as far as you can tell.
Does a 16 hit?
No, it does. Well, it does, but it does not wound him.
Okay. Does a 26 hit?
That does wound him.
Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Good. So that's 2 hits.
Were you worried it was a curve?
Yes, it's like a parabola. You know, you go too high above the AC, you do too much damage, you overpenetrate, you don't do much damage.
Ah, there you go.
One of those things. No, that's right. It's this weird damage. Oh, this is probably a good time for me to use. Is it a bonus action to activate that? I keep forgetting. I think it's a bonus action.
Didn't you already use that for today?
A combat protocol? I might have. Oh yeah, with the first fight I did.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore. Never mind.
So as you begin to activate the inner workings of your being, that yeah, you start to feel the vibrate, and then it dies down again, but the vibration is still there.
Nope. Okay, that's done for the day then. Come back to that later.
You think this thing will take psychic damage?
I really wish I could get big right now.
You'll know by your next turn.
Okay.
And no metagaming.
I don't. I'm just.
Well, you could call it out. Yeah, think about that. Damage.
So that's going to be.
No one at this table knows right now.
I was gonna roll a check on my next turn as like a move action or something like that.
Do I need to separate anything? Force damage versus piercing or slashing?
For piercing and slashing, no.
Just trust me.
Force damage?
Force damage, you're good. So everything.
Okay.
You're magic-y enough that you'll have an understanding of what happens.
Yeah.
So.
And you have a basic intelligence to.
Well, and that was the thing. You described it. It didn't seem fully elemental. It seemed like partially alive.
It's going to be 18
right?
points. 18 points for the first one.
18.
That's much better damage on the second one. $24 points on the second one.
Ooh, there you go. As the first strike, you just slob off a slab of stone. You're like, I don't think that hurt. As you look and you see the crevices, you take your sword, you take mercy, and you just plunge it in, and you're like, as it just shakes the very cavern itself. As you use your entire body weight, as you're almost slipping off the side, and just let it roll down as you use gravity partway down its body. Nothing but a paper cut to this thing, but you definitely made a mark.
That's all I got. Everything else is spent. Oh, no, I can't. Actually, no, it is a bonus action. I'm going to feed myself a potion.
Understood. Using your bonus, I'm gonna.
I'm not going to use this for you just yet. With a greater.
Popping some
Popping
coinage
pills. Which is a good thing because it's going to be going after you.
Of course it is. I just heard it.
Yes.
That'll be enough to maybe survive one more hit.
Let's find out. So, with a natural 18 plus 15, I think that hits.
How much? A natural what?
Natural 18 plus 15.
As opposed to the unnatural 18s he's been rolling.
Yeah, that would hit.
It's only one strike. You need to make a strength saving throw.
Which I might be able to make. Mm-hmm. You've been doing well so far. Keep rolling at it. Pretty mediocre, but we'll go with it. Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a 23.
23 succeeds. You are not thrown, but you still take the damage.
That was average for me.
6, 12.
This is an area effect.
No, just single person. Well, single person at the moment.
So it's an area effect that's currently affecting me only.
It's an attack that can affect up to. It is an area effect, but that's only due to the size of its arm.
Okay.
So
You've got
it's
to
not
look like
like
it's a make him reroll.
Yes, it's just hitting you.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd rather just be hitting me.
Okay.
I have some hit points to spend. We're okay. Some.
That must be nice.
You go into a rave
It
glitch?
must be nice. It must be nice.
You take 26 points of bludgeoning damage
He is the disco kobold.
26.
as he takes his massive arm and just, quite literally like a gnat, on his back, just whah, as it shakes the very ground before you, as you're down embedded in the soft soil and hardened earth, just kind of just plastered like a Looney Tunes, just like
Into his back.
into his back.
Well, that didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. Which is good.
He rolled pretty crappy. Oh wait, I forgot +8. So add an additional 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fuck you.
Thank you for reminding me. So, Eck, it is your turn. Plus, you're on deck.
Yep.
I was trying to have a conversation with you. Pay attention to me! And I charge you.
Sure.
The mentor presence.
Prone bard.
I'm raging.
Understood.
Damn it. Did I see the fire rune light up or not when...
You guys have all decent passive except for that guy. So, I would say yes.
Yeah, I don't have a decent passive.
I grab chance, and then when I see that fire, I think this might be elemental, and it might not work well with electricity. It might also have a similar protection, so I reach out and I pull out Thornbriar.
Understood.
Let's tear apart this weed.
As you
We're replacing
Charging
icy
it in.
fire
Now, is that a pit, or is that?
with the opening.
It's
I want it that way.
earthen, loose soil, and as soon as you step into it, it is like slick mud and clay.
Damn.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Right. Against effects I can see, is this not really an effect?
You can see this.
Okay.
Smoke.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. 15?
15 barely succeeds. You do not fall prone.
Ooh. It's all right, buddy. I've got this.
Don't step on me.
Get your ass up. And
Oh yeah, you're right there.
I've actually I've interceded myself in between me and Quinn, the enemy and Quinn here, this monster of
Yes,
this,
you are blocking the titanic creature from hitting him.
That's
for sure.
right. So when he beats me away like a bowling ball, I will knock you down like a pin.
Yeah.
He stands up.
I might just stay here. I see the freaking Silver Menagerie version of the balls that
oh God! Click clack, click clack. I am attacking reckless.
Understood.
Cradle.
Yeah.
29 to hit.
Hits.
All right.
It didn't. I was gonna.
Unfortunately, I'm not alone, so I do not get Slugger Strike because we're not alone.
You
So-
do get Slugger Strike because you had advantage.
I had advantage. Yes, you're right. Thank you. All right, Slugger Strike 2d6 plus 1d4 for Thornbriar.
He's just playing in toys.
Do I need to separate anything?
It is slashing and piercing, correct?
It's all slashing.
Sorry, all slashing.
It's all slashing.
A tree on
Okay.
the back. Encumbered.
So, all right, we've got 4 for there, and then 4. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 plus
Like 1.5.
plus 9, 18 plus 9, 27 points of damage.
27. Nice strike. You have a second strike?
I do.
With advantage.
Yes.
Sixes.
That'd be good.
You're still up.
24 to
I'm
hit.
still aware.
24 hits.
Don't worry about it.
No sluggers. Sluggers is gone. I will take that though. 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 9, 20 points of damage.
Woo! As you thwack, thwack. Luckily, this thing cannot move. As you strike twice, that would cause any mortal damage to any other creature, but to this massive entity, barely gets its attention as it begins to turn over its earthen head, elongated, almost as if a helm of a knight is turning its head toward you. As its yellow, piercing, glowing eyes.
That's right. That's right. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Yes, he's right there.
This is
I'm gonna
between
go
you
over
and
there.
me, not
Nicholas,
them.
it is your turn.
I need it to make an intelligence saving throw.
While you're doing that, a little bit of story. Your item in question, your vestige of otherworldly origins, begins to vibrate, tremor, even shift even in eager anticipation to an end. It desiring, if not demanding, this entity's end.
Oh my god, look at the book on that.
All right, I'm not reading.
Double
that.
set. That's a lot.
So, intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
Meanwhile, intelligence saving throw.
Let's just kind of go to the otherworldly enemy. One moment. I like
Look,
it.
he doesn't speak English. He can wait.
So, 11 plus
I'm not play
intelligence.
pantomime right now.
Pictionary.
That's going to be a 20 total.
Wait. I meant to do the Shadowfell shard thing.
Okay, I'll just roll again.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No worries. I did interrupt you.
Yeah, like you give me a book in the middle.
I rolled a natural 18.
I don't.
So the
So that's
20 is
higher?
the worst one.
the 20 is the worst one.
Okay. All right. Well, then you're just taking half damage.
Understood. Damage is damage.
All the damage.
So that it would be 11 psychic.
Already halved, correct?
No.
Ah,
If you're gonna make me read, I'm gonna make you do math.
11 is the half.
that's fine. At the end of your turn,
But like, it appeared that the psychic stabbing into his brain did something, correct?
it definitely got his attention as his face was turning towards Egg, and then suddenly it twitched with rapid succession as you finished your casting.
Cool. It's got a brain. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to summon Hound of Illness.
Understood. As the shadows coalesce around your bodies, next to the wall, and begins to run down the wall and towards the entity.
Oh no! It spawns like on top of him. We're not doing any of this
Reasons,
jumping.
alright.
No. Because you and I had this whole thing where he's not allowed to move through the air and stuff, and I learned it's just right on top of him. Nope, we're not fucking around.
Understood. Got it. It's on top of its back.
Yeah, right there.
Right next to his works, too.
Hello there. Slash.
Hello there.
And pack tactics. So,
Yes.
let's see.
That is
That's
one wicked
I need
mini,
here.
by the way.
Yes.
I wouldn't even call it a mini, though. It's so
It's a
big.
maxi.
It's
so
a
that's
terrain piece.
a 21 to hit.
We're fighting
Hits.
that terrain.
Cool. It needs to make a strength saving throw.
Unfortunately, it is immune to prone,
Okay.
as half its body is already buried.
Well, you know.
That's fair. Seems reasonable.
Does it?
Nothing about this seems reasonable.
And that would be 11 piercing damage.
Nice.
Good dog.
Very good dog. as the hound is digging and almost creating a small little trough where it can bury any of this bone as it continues to bury a hole, a trench into its back. Sparks, you're unburying yourself after getting almost just infused into this elemental's body. As you see the Hound of Ill Omen just emerge from the shadows next to you and begin to do its work.
You know, honestly, some people will find that very terrifying. I find it very inviting because it means I have backup.
It's going to use another legendary action as it's going to turn towards...
That looks good. Can't even see the ground now.
Actually, it's going to swing towards the Bone Devil. As it begins to speak once more.
Would you like me to read it and give you the cliff notes?
Such simplicity, such arrogance, to believe that this simple words would answer everything. As it continues to do its work. The Bone Devil!
Oh, it wants a soliloquy? Let me roll my perform check.
Luckily, only a natural 19, not the natural 20. So I think that hits with a 34.
Yeah.
I know that misses.
You need to make a strength saving throw. I'm not even going to roll damage because he has 1 hit point.
Correct. 22.
22 succeeds, so he'll just plummet.
Okay.
So he takes a whole bunch of damage as he's almost swatted like a fly.
Can that attack do enough damage to actually kill him?
No.
Cool.
That's
All
why
right.
I'm not rolling the damage.
Just making sure.
It's only 5d12. It's not double.
Good.
But he does fall and strike the floor, taking a automatic fail to his death saving throw.
Okay.
Melee attacks count for 2, but just taking damage is 1.
Yep.
And let's have you make a dexterity saving throw.
Land prone.
And to half damage. If
I'm gonna use my thingy.
you're thinking.
The Benny. The
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody remember that you have that.
The
Yeah.
favor.
The fortune's favor.
Can we use it on someone else or only for us?
I think it's only on yourself.
Yeah.
It only involves you.
So,
but-
like, if someone's attacking me or making a save against something that I've done, can I make
Oh,
that
I
roll
should have
again?
asked that. Shit. Anyway, you said dex save?
I don't think
Yes.
it does.
Yeah.
23.
I don't think
23?
it
Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against the chosen creature, it can dismiss the spell on itself to roll a d20 and choose which of the d20s to use. So yeah, it's against you too.
But not for a saving throw. It specifically said attack.
No. So when the chosen creature makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw before the spell ends, additionally, when an attack is made against the chosen creature, in any of those circumstances, you can roll.
Yeah, so someone's attacking me, but if I throw a spell at someone, I can't use that to make them roll twice.
No.
Okay. Got it.
Sweet. That means it couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did the best I could.
So instead of taking 7, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are not prone.
I am knocked or not.
Not. You're standing.
No, I'm the only one prone.
You're standing there,
I'm just,
you know.
I'm just laying there like this, watching you guys fight, going, man, I really just should have stayed and had my cup of coffee.
As it's going to turn its body over towards... can you rotate the map so I can see? Thank you. Okay, yeah, it's going to turn itself towards Ek.
Oh, good.
And subsequently towards Quinn as well.
I'm assuming I'm going to make a saving throw to stay on his back because it's moving.
I need the
It's good.
Hound of Ill Omen and Sparks to make a acrobatics check.
My
Or
body.
athletics check. Your choice.
Check.
Put this on me here.
What is that?
That's my raging.
Oh, okay.
Just so I know I'm
It'll
raging.
be a 15.
15, you succeed.
Roll a 4.
I'll just roll for the Hound real quick.
Actually, a deck saving throw.
Yeah, you
No, it's a
gave
check,
me
though.
a novel in the middle of combat.
it's a
I'm
check.
gonna need you to pick up some of this.
The only reason why I can do possibly
You roll a
anywhere
natural
decent
10
on some of these
plus
rolls
his
because they all
strength.
roll a d6 on saves.
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
Perks of
The
being
Hound
a work orphan.
unfortunately falls off.
Okay.
So take the Hound of Ill Omen.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go.
Which is funny because it fell off when I was rotating it anyways, and I put it back on there. And I didn't bother.
No, this is it's. No,
It takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Somehow
Is
I'm
it
Throw
prone?
down. It is prone.
I'm glued to
It
its back.
does not care.
Nope. It's just part of the process.
now this is its turn, right?
It was using a legendary action.
Oh, legendary action. All right. I thought so.
Quinn, it is your turn.
Okay.
Hopping around.
I'm going to get up from prone and being behind Ack, which is half my movement, correct?
Correct, unless you have something.
I don't.
Run away,
I'm gonna
run
get over
away.
Here. I'm going to use a bonus action to insult this thing and use my cutting words
Okay.
to give it a negative D8 on its saving throw against a 5th level phantasmal killer.
Insult it.
Hey, laser lips!
You know, there once was a time when I spent a very nice evening imbibing food and all manner of drink and even a couple other substances that the lord whose estate I was staying at had offered. And at the end of said evening, before I could partake of the other pleasures that were offered, I had to excuse myself to the privy, whereupon I delivered such a massive and foul deposit that it shook me to my very core. And in this moment, I must apologize for all those years ago when, you know, I never called your mother afterwards.
Wow.
8.
I like it.
Phantasmal killer.
Phantasmal killer, which is going to be an intelligence-
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Take it up. Natural 15 for his wisdom.
I always knew he was full of shit.
Wisdom. So that's going to be a total of 20.
Fail.
Really? What's your save?
20.
Then it just succeeds.
But with minus 8.
With minus 8.
Oh, damn!
Well done.
Sorry I never called your mother. And it takes 32 points of damage.
Ow.
And it has to save every round or take 5d10 more. As
what-
I conjure this phantasmal image of its greatest fear, and it's frightened. Unless it's immune to fear effect.
It doesn't give a shit.
I conjure this image.
Maybe choose a different set of words there. But
I conjure this image of the purest mountain spring ever, just fire hosing it. Like, oh no! Erosion! God, no!
As you look at its body as it begins to slumber over to the side, as it's physically reacting to an invisible force, as it's turning its head, putting up its arm, seemingly trying to block something, as it just looks down towards the person that is seemingly not in direct sight, but can still sense its presence.
I get 1 5th level spell per day, and that was it.
Well done.
It's gonna hurt if it fails again.
Because of that particularly well done maneuver, it's going to burn its last legendary action just for you.
I bet it does.
Yes.
Ek, you're in the way.
How close is that?
5 feet.
I'm right here.
He's within melee range. I'm on his back. You just
Because it attacks in a line.
Oh.
It has a breath weapon.
No, it's arm.
It has a breath weapon.
Just all
Well, that D20's gone. I'm dropping D20s at accelerated rates.
I don't know that this thing
I don't
can
know why I
miss
rolled
me.
twice. I need to roll once.
I don't know that this thing can miss me, so...
So it rolled a natural 2. So that's going to be a 17.
it still hits.
Okay.
Shit.
There's a 17. 18. You dodge out of the way as you're like, oh shit.
Do I get like a +2 cover bonus because he's in front of me? You know?
Unfortunately,
I actually did take partial cover behind this terrain.
So wait,
I don't-
time out. What did you roll?
A 2. I can't.
Yeah, no. But like, what's the
17.
And your armor class is
16.
Okay, so I will use my reaction for the Astromancy Archive, and I will give you an extra D4 armor class, or D4 minus to whatever his roll is.
All right, roll a d4.
3.
Yes, see, describe this activation.
So his Astromancy Archive, he's got a great big like silver pocket watch under this great big oversized robe. Pulls out a pocket watch, goes click click. So you see the thing come down. You see you go boom, you like bones crack, and then they knit together as you get about a second and a half back, and you get to step to the side.
As the arm just leaves a crater, a divot in the floor. If there's any debris between him and you guys, remove it, as it is now.
Oh shoot! That was the only piece.
Okay.
And I think that one was there when we started. It wasn't.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
That's
It's part
fine.
of the process.
I was specifically taking cover, and it's like, I don't think it would have mattered.
Unfortunately, not with this guy. He's too big.
There you go. There's the fog from all that. All the dust just got kicked up.
As you just hear a utter of frustration that it lifts up his arm, not feeling the crushed bones that he desires.
It's a trim.
I could have sworn I had that little shit.
And
I have like.
There goes.
would you like to do anything else? Oh wait, no, you was already at the end of your turn. It is your turn.
So,
Right there.
what does the ceiling look like?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
It's almost like a spider web of various pieces of like cracked earth that is connecting to the central mass where that mold was of the other chamber. That is more ornately and more shaped stone a part of it. Higher up, you see various bits of stone that were part of the ceiling above starting to break away. As you see water starting to pour down as well.
Let's keep this civilized.
Oh.
Ooh, what are we doing?
What are you doing?
Wall of force.
Hey!
Ooh, ah!
Maybe a little higher. Let's go a little higher.
So it can't drop more.
So
stuff
it can't drop more shit on us, yeah!
Ooh.
Wanna go a little higher?
Yeah,
You and your preventative measures.
Right? I have one skill. I can't actually do damage.
But you changed the game.
Still higher.
Oh,
Higher.
So, I love this.
this is adult Lego. Give us a moment.
Right?
No, Lego is adult Lego.
Valheim is Viking land.
Remind me after session to chat with you about my April Fool's Day idea.
April Fool's Day idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because technically our session would fall on the 2nd, but I don't think we play that week. But I have an idea.
Okay.
That might work.
I'm
Better.
intrigued.
That's way better.
There you go.
As you, not unknowingly, as the elemental hair shifts to your head, preparing for another caster, as you release the spell, and it seems to look at you with confusion, unknowing on what you do.
Dive behind a boulder.
That's my shit.
Unceremoniously.
The giggling fades away as you hide behind this rock.
I love it. It is now the devil's turns. Bone Devil needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Death saving throw. Excuse me.
19.
19. One success. And the Barb Devil?
He seems quite content.
Very well. At the initiative 20, during the Devil's turn, terrain begins to shift once more. I want everyone to add another 3 pieces of terrain.
Everyone each adds 3?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Put it there. There we go. They can
Make
just
it
carry
an
those.
even spread around.
They're trying.
Now that those are stuck in place, they'll be fine. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you dropped some terrain on it.
It's fine, just leave it.
As it does not fall from the ceiling, but it rises and roils from the very ground itself.
Crushed someone.
Probably me.
Good
I love the
lord.
dog. The dog is crushed.
It's probably fine.
Good lord.
So I just want to remind you because this thing is frightened.
It is immune to fright.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's why I said it doesn't give a shit.
This is getting really rough really quick.
Because frightened is actually a really, really good.
It is in 5e, but unfortunately it has, well, fortunately for him, he's immune to frightened conditions. At the end of Bone Devils, actually, it is now the Elemental Mountain's turn as it begins to speak again, bringing its arms up and begins to shake it once more. Unbeknownst about the Wall of Force, that the various stones are now falling and breaking on an invisible wall above
So
our
we
heads.
pray that he never loses concentration on that, because there will be a snap of shit up there.
Literally dropping a mountain on us.
As you just hear echoing laughter of a kobold in the distance.
Now, what we do is we all take. He reconjures another wall of force about 5 feet above the ground. We all drop prone, and he just drops everything on it.
As it looks up, there's a star.
Actually, I was thinking about putting it
seemingly
underneath
looking
it.
with hidden eyes. Clever little.
Vedic is over there doing like a low crawl.
Is it's going to turn its body towards the motion of Vedic.
Which is where?
Not fighting.
I'm a fucking kobold!
It has tremor sense, bitch.
Way in the back. You can get it. You can get it.
He weighs 2 pounds!
No, fair enough. He's going to roll a perception check.
Between all of us stomping around, especially these two.
Natural 15 plus
back.
10, 25.
Yeah, it's fine.
It knows where you
It
are.
knows where I am. That's fine.
This is its turn.
They had to make a roll. I just wanted
It must make a saving throw, a Constitution saving throw twice. I believe it's con saving
And
throw.
what is your spell?
Oh,
What is
and
your
it
spell?
needs to make a
wisdom saving. throw.
wisdom saving throw. Thank you. That
Let me
was,
see if it's con saving throw. Just a second.
yeah, we'll do the
That was
wisdom
getting
saving
very
throw
convoluted.
first. Let me double check
The
something.
Thornbriar. Huh?
Well,
Probably
while
gonna make
people
it.
are doing that, does anyone have a pink and blue
Wisdom.
metal dice that they lost?
This guy.
Well,
Is that yours? Pink and blue?
Pink and blue.
so that's going to be
I got blue. I don't have pink and blue.
16 plus
It's very pretty.
12.
I don't own
So
any metal dice.
Does a 30 succeed?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, there we go.
Unfortunately, the magical incantation fades. Though it still affected him a little bit. And that is enough to hold on to.
Yeah.
Eck, what do I need to
All
roll?
right, DC 15 Constitution saving throw
Yeah, it
twice.
still might fit.
Each. Otherwise, it takes another 1d4
Natural
damage.
17 for the first, which I'm going to
How
How did
succeed.
it get to a 30? Natural 20?
No, because it has a plus 12.
Yeah.
Woof. It's wise.
And
not
a
wise enough
natural
to
9 plus
enforce
constitution of a 13. Plus 13, I should
Oh,
say.
well, then it's going to make it. Yeah, 22. Yeah.
22.
So, okay, so it does not take.
It still takes the damage.
Oh, it takes 2 1d4. Well,
Because
but it
the
discontinues.
damage happens at the start of his turn, and then he rolls at the end of his turn. So he still takes the additional.
So wait, your
Gotcha.
stuff was wisdom based?
I got him the first time.
Then it would be 5 points
I
of
just-
slashing damage
I can help.
that
Okay.
it takes. And both of those are now negated
Yes.
because of the saving throw.
Thank you for reminding me of that. But it's still 5 points of damage, which can make a
That's what
difference.
Thornbriar does. It just
Whittles you.
death by 1,000 cuts.
The good news is I have my
Nathan,
concentration
can you
dice.
find me a power cord, please?
Here, what
Okay.
Not C, regular one.
Micro USB.
Because there used to be one here, but now it's.
Out of curiosity, who is next on the initiative?
Hold on. Oh, yes. As it begins to speak after a annoying round, so to speak.
Right?
Right.
Seemingly guided to anyone that listens in the room. Thank you again. Make your voice known. You have yet to change it, which is better than most mortals. Declare it and make this elder stone believe. Where's that little shit? As he's like lifting up pieces of stone, throwing these. Thank you, Nathan.
Declare my voice. You shall hear me scream to the very heavens.
Sparks, it is your turn. Eck, you're on deck.
All right.
Save a horse, ride an elemental.
Didn't it?
Oh, make another
Okay, just move.
athletics acrobatics check. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff happening at this once, you know? Oh, there's my
Okay, that's gonna be a 19.
19 succeeds.
Okay, well, I'm still in the back. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm just holding. Stab, 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 stab.
Straight in the midway. Ah!
If I get on the ground, I'm screwed. This is the only way I can be effective. Okay, well, good thing that was the last roll, so that's not great. So I've got a 24,
Hits.
25 hits,
Hits.
and then a nat 1.
Misses, but you do have.
I do have that luck, which I'm
Yes,
going to
you do.
use now. That's going to be 22.
Hits.
Triple hit.
Seeing a little bit of fragmentation of you falling and being buried alive with the various rubbles with that natural one.
Not ideal.
You just like Nah, I'm not gonna do that. As you jump to the side as various debris, as his arm seems to brush past his body, trying to find you amidst chaos.
Okay, I've got a lot of damage going on here. This is gonna be great.
Bring the pain.
So I'm gonna add it all up and I'll give it to you in a sec. Calculator.
Keep accidentally closing my character sheet. Because this is the 11th level version, which is missing like my higher level spell slots.
Which could make a difference here.
It did. Well, I already burnt my 5th level one.
Yeah, there you go.
But I have another 4th level one.
Ooh, that's a terrible one.
He's doing calculations. This is what a fighter does.
I do one thing well, and that's one very specific thing. I fuck shit up. That's gonna be a 68 points of damage.
What?
With 3 attacks, yeah.
3 attacks.
With his Mercy Blade.
Okay, yeah, I did 48 or something. and
Yeah,
two,
with only 2
so-
attacks.
And I got some pretty
I did
ink
32
rolls.
with a single spell.
As you use your body going down, back up, crawling across his body, striking anything that looks resembles that is more than just stone and debris upon his back. As you go by, chopping various lines of elemental runes that are going up, sprawling across his body, and arcing circulars and sometimes jagged flowing lines of elemental colored power. You notice the chain still dangling from his chest as the boulder is lodged into it, seemingly pulsing and going across his body, orientating from the very
I have a new
part
target.
of his chest.
Do I know
Doing
where that is?
damage, but it's a big fucker.
Do I know where that chain is?
Yeah, you definitely know.
Good. I'm gonna go try and climb around to find that boulder. I still have movement.
On your next turn, you can do that.
Oh, because I need action to climb. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you're currently moving around as you're doing damage to it, and you're noticing it in the process.
Standing out at like a
I'm basically at a 90 right now. Just fucking Spider-Man again.
Egg, it is your turn.
It's okay.
Where the hell am I?
Where's that boulder?
Oh,
on
there
the
I
chain?
am.
Let's start flailing this thing with it.
Alright.
It's sitting on top of the force wall.
Alright, let's see here. I'm going to go.
Nicholas, you're on deck.
Yep.
Well, you might be in
There you are. Hey, remember me? Yeah, alright. I'm the one that you're gonna be listening in your dreams while I'm down here digging holes through your toes, and I'm start whacking away at its foot. That's
Make
gotta be
a
me.
dexterity saving throw. Did you enter
I
the dark
have
phase?
to.
Yep.
It is what I've got to do. Alright. I can see it, so I can take advantage, so that'd be 19.
Succeeds.
And reckless.
Plague rats.
Reckless.
I've been chopping down a tree as I start singing it. Cherry tree, oak tree, an oak tree, that's it. An oak tree. I don't have an axe though. Yes, I do. All right. Reckless.
Fancy.
29 to hit.
Hits.
No, not alone, but I'm at advantage, so
Yes, you are.
I take sluggers on the first
Take
one.
sluggers.
Excellent. 2d6 plus that, plus another 1d4 for Thornbriar. Oh, this was terrible roll.
You still got your luck. Oh, never mind. Doesn't work.
But I can't do it for damage rolls.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
Plus
this was a
1d4.
terrible roll.
1d4 with 1d20.
So many d6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 points of damage plus 9. Plus 9, 19.
It's still damage, but it could have been so much better.
Yes.
As you're going through, as you begin singing, you're and you slip a little bit from the mud and clay on the floor.
You're a
still
bard.
hit, but it's just like, damn it, I didn't hit my body into it.
You are a barbarian, not a bard. There's a difference.
I do one thing, okay? I do one thing.
Yeah, and so do I.
I can do 2.
Almost a gurgle chuckle.
I don't have anything else I can do.
Fantastic. All right, then
Power of 1,000
we'll start
wombats.
with the dog's turn. The dog is
Prone under a bunch of debris.
Prone, but it can just mold. It just goes through the debris.
yeah, and it goes up and it's there. It's if somebody wants to wrestle that,
It's
they
ankle
can.
biting.
But
there you go.
You could just bring another hound.
Sure.
It's in there. Good luck.
It has 50 feet though, so I'm pretty sure given the 50 feet and the ability to pass through
Easy
things,
enough.
I want it to get next to Spark so it has pack tactics again.
Easy enough.
Cool.
And especially since it has this phantom ability of going through shit.
Yep.
I'm not gonna have it roll or anything.
That's 19 plus whatever plus 5, so 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And then that's 2d6 plus 3, that's 11 again.
11. Starting to do a little bit of damage, and he's starting to look a little haggard, but he's definitely a big mama.
Cool. I'm going to
When you're on deck.
orient a giant sphere spell, but it's going to be aiming at just its head.
Understood. So yeah,
I'm
he's
over
in
there.
You're over here. He's there. I'm floating it up.
All right.
And, like, it can be so positioned.
There is enough space, and he has a big enough body to hit him and only him.
Right.
Downside of having
so-
big bodies. Please do not make the elemental mountain twerk.
the big thing in your face, you get sprung.
I'm going to cast it as a careful spell to avoid everyone just in case.
Understood.
So I can activate my Shadowfell Shard. I am going to make it have disadvantage on what do I want it to have disadvantage on?
Whatever saving throw this calls for.
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Alright. And then he needs to roll intelligence.
Yes.
So it's just going to roll straight up because it has advantage against magical effects. That's a natural 2 plus intelligence, which is going to be a plus 9. So that's a 11.
Cool. So he fails. Going forward, I need him to subtract a d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. And then I'm going to deal 8d6 psychic damage to him.
Oh.
I'm not the threat. I'm not the threat.
And unfortunately, he does not have legendary resistances.
Oh. Now this is.
You guys were put through the ringer through the entire temple. He can't have everything.
10, 20.
Actually, we're doing all right now. We're hurt. Some of us
Speak
are.
for yourself. Some of us are not the bullet sponges you are.
32, 35 psychic damage.
What happened?
5 points of psychic
Same here.
damage. There's another tremble of him just as flames start to flicker out of his eyes and boulders start to fall from his face. He's hurt, but
Sure.
what is like potential killing
There's that.
damage on this thing?
And then
Seemingly pleasing the vibration on your gauntlet, seemingly just beckoning you.
Sure. I have one more thing to do, but it's gonna go one of two ways depending on how you let this happen.
Okay.
Am I able to use basically, like, I just want to reach into my bag and grab out one of these.
Okay. And how do you want to, like, imply? It's easy enough to take it out of your bag, no problem. Like,
I would like to summon one of my dogs and stick it in its mouth and have the dog run into his mouth.
Oh, nice.
My mouth?
No.
all right. So you can summon a dog and have it in your hand at the ready, but not quite enough because it takes a bonus action to summon the hound.
Okay. What if I pull it out, summon the hound, and then the hound grabs it as it goes?
That I can allow.
Okay.
It takes the whole
cool.
pouch. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Berry.
Huh?
Don't give it a good berry.
Oh no! This is so much better.
Yeah.
This
This
is the bad berry.
This is the best.
As the hound at the moment begins to. And which
Yeah.
form is this hound actually?
This is gonna be the Ichor one, the one that's made out of dripping oozy. It basically looks like a dog turned inside out. And
And
it's very
And it
happy.
exploded.
Happiest dog you've ever seen, but it's
He's
literally
so chill.
See, when he
Inside
said
out.
what form, I jokingly said corgi, and then you described that nightmare. I like mine better.
yeah. Her
inside out
hounds
Kirby.
are all, every single one is different. She has names for every single one.
One
and
is
they
like
are horrifying.
solidified feeling of betrayal, and so like it passes through you, and all you feel is despair.
Is the
And then
Frankenstein
there's this
one
first
currently attacking?
So he's gonna like hop into the mouth,
Okay.
like he's literally in there.
Okay, so
And-
let's make a athletics check
Okay.
or a straight up strength check,
Okay.
followed by an attack roll.
Okay.
Because this is an attack, but it's trying to force its way down a body part.
Sure. I mean, he really just wants to get in there and then drop the thing. That's
We'll see if that happens.
sure.
This elemental's gonna need a support group after this.
Probably. I feel like that's true of most things that encounter me, though.
Yeah. Well, no, but between the insults and the things leaping into its
That's
gullets.
fair. So for the, it doesn't have that, so that would be a strength. So that's going to be an 18 for the strength thing.
I'll allow it.
Cool. And now his attack roll. That is a 22.
22. With the combination of the check, a +2 to its AC for a minor cold shot.
Sure.
I'll allow it.
Awesome. So the dog is gonna spit out a thing that it's just like a puff of like, essentially it looks like dirt or spices or something like that.
That's what you use?
And so
As
now
it's speaking its elemental mouth, opening and closing naturally, this inside-out dog, and suddenly you hear it as it just sneezes the dust into the mouth, and you just
it now has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws for the next hour.
Hour.
Yeah.
Wow. What a use for that dog.
However,
That was different.
I'm going to use a reactionary since it's so close and kind of in its mouth to chomp down on the dog.
Okay. Don't forget to subtract 6.
Thinking
Yeah.
the dog. The dog serves its purpose.
That's a natural 19 minus 2 plus 15. I think that hits.
That hits.
Okay. So,
So he squishes on the squishy.
yes.
Squishes on the squish.
Pops it like a zip.
There's no substance there.
Oh my. 10, 20, 30. 36, 37, 38.
He's dead.
Okay.
I think this may be the first time someone has fought off one of these damn things.
Yeah, I think you are.
Without
Like-
dying.
They typically kind of just dissipate through success. So, this.
As this glorious, horrifying, inside-out hound, happy, with a pouch in his mouth, and it inside the mouth, dusting the layers of whatever is the inner parts of this elemental mountain, it reactively got, and then you just hear this black mist just spurts out of its mouth. What was that? And begins to turn
Hold
wild.
on. He thinks it tasted delicious. That's what the dust does.
Such a nutbag.
Is that a dust of deliciousness?
Minty fresh?
As it just kind of
Can't taste my ass, and I don't know why.
It now thinks we all taste like that.
See, you
So,
can't
When
taste
you're
your
inside
ass.
out.
at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary reaction. Sure. Who is in the line? We have
that-
Nicholas and the one of the devils. We have
Which is down.
Eck is right in front of him
Yes.
still.
The X still over there. I'm over here with cover that will mean
You got a line right here with Eck and him. And a line right
Reddick
here.
is somewhere over
I'm
there.
still on. I'm
Like,
still
I'm over there!
it's going to
Spider-Man
turn
on his back.
around
throwing
towards.
rocks trying to
It's going to
distract
turn its body towards Eck.
Take
as it
proficiency
takes
in
a
performance
hit
ventriloquism.
for the two people
No,
on
minor
its
illusion.
back. 'Cause you are really carving up his backside.
Yep.
As it begins to, like,
So it's actually swinging at the people on its back now?
yes,
Good.
as it turns
But
towards
it's turning
Eck.
towards it. It doesn't really need to turn much. to get there.
Declare your answer.
That remove.
It's not going anywhere.
Move this boulder's heart. Give us purpose.
I got you.
Should we stop fighting?
Say it with all your sparks as he takes both of the arms and this claws his back, looking for the various entities that are causing him a bit of a trouble. Minus a d6. Because that spell is nasty. So 11 minus 2, so that's going to be 9 plus 15. So that's going to be
14 or 24.
24.
24.
Damn it, just hits.
And for the dog as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I'll blow my reaction.
No.
4.
Let me blow mine.
Okay.
So who's blowing what?
They're arguing over who gets to blow.
Oh, who's blowing what is an interesting question, but I'll use my reaction.
Okay, 4.
I mean, we made the joke that I'm the better after
so
my boyfriend,
reborn.
I need to be seeing a creature who's taking damage, so I need you to roll the damage.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Okay,
Well
but
done.
I will blow my reaction to subtract a d4 from.
From the attack.
And rewind time. You go like the it hits
Add in
sparks.
before your
It
AC.
hits sparks and like sparks slightly deforms and then it goes right back and you've got a half
Need to
second
be
down
inch to the
way.
right.
Yeah, so roll a d4.
That is a 1. That makes it a 23, which makes I succeed. I have a 24 AC.
How do you have a 24 AC right now?
I currently have a 24 AC because I'm using a shield.
Correct, so that's a +3.
All my stuff combined is straight up. It's normally
Right,
24.
because you're a Warforged and all that.
Normally it's just 24 straight up. No bonuses, anything.
Yeah, you're right, because you build the tank.
Right.
All right. So seeing that Sparks has
you.
that strange time magic phenomenon, you just look at your hand.
By the way, I'm running out of those.
He's gonna get a hit, and he takes the hit, and then
Dude,
you
we're
just see the
running out of
shadow.
everything in this fight.
We'll roll the damage first.
Yes.
He's not gonna hit me. He doesn't hit me anymore. Barely.
18, 24 plus 8 is going to be a 32. 32 points of bludgeoning damage to your dog, which you use your reaction to do swift cover
Well,
hex.
that doesn't finish him, so no, I don't.
No?
No.
Okay. Then you do not use it.
Save for like one of those death moments. Useful. Useful.
But he does take, and he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Missed it by that much.
He rolled pretty shitty.
The 22.
22, he's fine.
Given he has a plus 15 to hit,
Yeah.
he needs to roll a 8 or less to hit me, to miss me.
I don't think he can miss me.
Vedic, it is your turn. That's right. Quinn, it is your turn.
He's rolled that one.
Quinn is going to
Vedic, you're on deck.
Yeah.
run up, leap across that gap up to there,
Okay.
and stand facing this thing. Or just fall down. I got it. I'm there. I'm there. All right. Oh. All right. And I shout at this thing. You asked the question, and here is your answer. I, Quinn, captain of the Green Wardens, noble son of House Lassiter, sworn by blood and by oath to valor. My arms defend the helpless, my sword upholds the weak, my heart knows only virtue, and my wrath will undo the wicked, and here is my answer. The meaning of life is a fire. As it grows, it consumes. No matter how you stamp it, it will always simmer over and come back stronger than it ever was before. You speak to me in riddles, and I speak to you plain truth. You cannot crush it, you cannot end it, you can only force it to fight back harder. There is your answer. And then I manifest... with Phantasmal Killer. Again, manifest angelic wings and this halo and this beacon of light over top of myself as he has to make a wisdom saving throw and then roll perception.
And make
or
a persuasion
check.
roll with advantage.
Okay, well, the lowest I can possibly get on persuasion is 27, so.
True, you are a overkill in terms of persuasiveness.
31.
Ooh! As
Please,
the
you rolled a
elemental
15.
14.
As the elemental turns to meet your gaze, as you're declaring your answer, boldness true, feeling the swelling inside your chest. That occasionally happens but potent in this current moment, as you feel the very hearts of your heart flutter with your own words.
And realize I just called this thing's attention and shit myself just
And then it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
With
At
disadvantage.
disadvantage, -6.
So it has advantage because it has
Right,
magic
but now
resistance. So it's now at normal minus a d6.
Which is still not normal.
You know what? I still have one more bonus action. Take another D8 off of your thing. So
Okay, roll a d8.
6.
6.
So minus 12.
I'm pretty sure it fails.
Well, hold on, minus 12.
Because 6 from her and 6
Well,
from me.
d6.
Oh, minus D6. Minus 6
so
for me.
minus 6 minus. Well,
A
let's
d6.
roll d6 real quick. Minus 3. So that's
then
going to
minus
be
9.
minus 9.
So it's rolling a plus 3. So it needs a 17.
So rolled a natural 11 plus 12 minus 9. So we'll just say
15. 14.
14. Yeah. So that fails.
Ouch. That was a crappy roll.
That was a shitty roll. That's only 14 points of psychic damage.
But you
3 to
made
10,
your
40 10.
point.
I made my point.
That was a
His
shitty roll.
eyes looking but not
Gets to take it
seeing.
every round.
Feeling the floor as you feel the vibrations in the ground themselves. It begins to move and toil, and once again, about to reset the very land itself. Its attention no longer demanding questions answered. Vedic, it is your turn. It's momentarily paused in place after this impressive declaration. Three.
I'm gonna minor illusion the sound of my own cackling across the room.
You know what? It's going to use a legendary action just to hit you, fucker.
That's fair.
Was it hit?
No, because there's laughing somewhere else. Declares, remove some rubble where you put the bullets.
Not from under me, please.
On target, wherever you want it. This bit of rubble goes away.
As it's more of a reactive nature out of that.
No, I get it.
It is the devil's turns.
We'll start with Bone. He fails a
Death saving throw.
thingy.
So
Yep.
there's one success and one failure.
2 failures. He had a failure when he
Oh,
fell.
right, because he fell and all that.
Yeah.
I make a lovely target up there, don't I?
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
it's like tea. You know, it's just going to
There's a reason I threw a cantrip. He'll never hit you.
If you rolled a natural 1, it would have just been a,
Like, seriously, he almost can't miss me.
You can roll a natural 1 too.
That's the
That's
only
what
way
will
you
make
would.
him miss. That's literally the only one. His bonus at the 1 without your house rule would still hit me.
Alright.
Yeah.
If he falls over
He couldn't
again,
miss.
I'm just leaving it. The point is, he's down there. He's stabbing the tree. Like,
Got it.
don't.
And this is the barb devil?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the one that's alive.
For now.
Alright, so tail attack.
Actually, take it back.
16 doesn't hit. Claw attack. That doesn't hit.
This one half bad.
And that doesn't hit. Cool. He did fuck all.
As he goes up and starts clawing, hacking at anything that moves and debris, the very living earth itself, it's trying its best to find where to hit this monstrosity, but it's not finding any living earth to tear apart. Screeching out with devil squeaking out of frustration. At the end of its turn,
I like the idea that it's squeaking.
it's going to take a legendary action and stomp and take its fist and put it on the barb devil.
It's turn, so it did take 1d4 damage.
It is not his turn.
Oh,
Let's
very
take the
good.
legendary actions.
Very good.
Minus a d6. Which is an annoying spell. 10 minus 5, so that's going to be 5, 20 total.
To.
Hit. For the barb devil.
That hits.
Alright?
2 devils, 1 star.
10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Plus 8, that's going to be 46 points of bludgeoning.
Cool. So at this point, Nicholas is going to take her reaction because she can see him right there. And the raven thing on her arm is
vibrating with the intensity of yes.
it's gonna do something new. Basically, the raven is going to like produce that shadow image of a raven that's going to shoot forward, basically take the hit from the other entity, and then shock back out. As if you have any sort of magical awareness, you're going to see kind of like basically a manifestation of psychic static.
Holy crap!
And it's gonna hit the fucker who hit him.
As the damage dealt to the Barb Devil is reversed back to itself. As
Psychic damage.
As psychic damage, as this psychic wave vibrates up his arm, boulders flying off his body, causing and that was 48.
I suddenly feel I'm significantly.
It is on death's door as its body is whittled apart, pouring down bits of lava, water, and seems to be aerating of just like streaks of white air coming from his chest, orienting round the boulder as it looks over to you all. Well done. Complete the trial. As he brings up both of his hands, as it becomes his turn, and he strikes the floor. Take all of the debris off.
I'm standing on some of that.
I need everyone to make a. Ooh.
The debris up there stays, though, doesn't it?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. That's the right answer to this question. We're going to find out, folks.
I believe in you.
Everyone make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage if you were standing on debris that got moved.
Does the guy count as a debris?
What about hiding behind it?
No.
You knocked me.
14.
14, failure.
Enough.
Oh, I have to roll.
At advantage because it's
I'm sorry, my bad. I missed that.
Does a 17 pass?
It does not.
20.
And once again,
Modified 20.
I'm prone.
Modified 20 succeed. You take half damage and you're not prone.
Give me.
You take full damage, you are prone. Sparks, you're on his back, so you're not affected. Vedic, you fail. You take full damage and not prone. And for you,
I was already prone, let's be honest.
That would be a 20 plus
The name of this
5
episode
plus
is The Bard's Laying Down
dex,
Again.
so that's 29 for me.
29. You are fine.
Okay. Barb Devil is also on the ground.
He automatically suffers a death saving throw.
Who knew that
Barb.
the safest area was on it?
Sorry, Bone Devil is what I was talking to.
Who knew that the
Barb
safest place to
Devil,
be was actually on the enemy itself?
So that's 15.
I tried that at the beginning.
15?
And it fell off.
How much damage do we take?
I'm calculating.
That's not good.
15 failure.
He's got to take his shoes off.
And Bone Devil is dead.
Whoa.
My dead.
Dead.
Tragic.
14.
I'm so upset.
Nice.
I am so
Fucking
upset.
working for it, guys. Like,
Poor guy. We barely knew him.
30.
I'll read a
Actually,
nice
that-
poem
that's-
at the funeral.
Those that
Imagery.
failed take
That's not
38
good.
points
That
of
means it's
bludgeoning damage
closer to the end of the pact.
and are knocked prone. Those that succeeded take half of 38, which is going to be 15 plus 4, so 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
19 points halved. I'm still raging.
Halved again because you're raging. So that's going to be 8 for you.
Ow.
9. 18 was normal, right?
Yes. I said 9.
Okay.
you didn't.
Oh, I didn't? My brain.
You said 8, so that's fine.
My
All
brain.
right, I got
all
it.
right?
Cool.
Well, I was trying to be charitable.
I'm trying to do
much
math,
damage was
y'all.
How much damage was it?
38.
Yeah, that's right. I took my 38.
Okay. And you're prone.
I'm under something.
Vedic, make a
I'm working on it.
Make a concentration check.
Oh.
He succeeded.
You need to roll
24.
Yeah, 24.
I just looked it up. I just figured.
Yeah, because it's half the damage.
10
Plus
plus half the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so the good news is Constitution's a good save for me.
Usually.
I fail.
Damn it! He's one of those.
As
He's directly
you
above
flying
me.
across the room, striking the wall out behind you. As you go, shit! As all the rocks.
Oh.
Are the miniatures okay?
Yeah. He's under one rubble.
Run.
I need everyone to make another dexterity saving throw.
I'm on its
Nicholas, you were
back.
outside of the affected area.
Which I don't think anyone was.
Nicholas was outside.
Do I have to do that disadvantage because I'm on its back?
22.
You succeed. You take half damage.
The hound is dead.
The hound is dead.
That's not bad.
And then...
Does everybody take it?
Not me.
So why don't you confirm here?
You were under the effect as well?
No, I'm way over on the corner.
Oh, never
He
mind.
wasn't
Then you're
under.
fine.
Nothing landed on him.
Natural 20,
A little piece
22.
bounced off
You're
my
fine.
character and stood him up.
The
So
Barb Devil also
That's gonna be a 23.
Okay. So that's
But
going to be 18. Oh, that's double sevens. No, that's a 2. Sorry. So
This is not
7,
good.
8, 9.
That was a 23 at
didn't
disadvantage.
bother me.
Where's
28
Quinn?
points of
Where's Quinn?
damage if you 28 points of bludgeoning damage if you failed and you are buried. Half of that if you succeeded.
14.
How much? 14?
20,
I'm
14.
under. I'm under a piece of rubble. I'm not actually because I made my save, but
Yeah.
literally
Okay.
a piece was directly above me on that thing. It's like
You're not suffocating then. You're just under it.
You're directly across the way from me, right?
As
Okay, I
all
can't do
sorts
anything.
of anarchy
I need line of
happen.
sight to
But the
undo
floor is now once again clear of all rubble.
is that
Also,
thing still there?
It is still there, but it does take a little bit of damage.
It needs to make a
Takes-
wisdom saving throw at disadvantage or take 10 points of damage as it's pissing off
So
the angel.
straight
in
up
its
minus
presence.
d6, and
That was 3 points of damage on Thornbriar.
it's still up.
We are the Silver Menagerie, and I am Ek, and I am a protector of this world. You shall not take it.
Stab its brain again.
So that's 11 plus 12 for wisdom saving throw.
Minus
That's
the
gonna-
d6.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
20 is the DC.
So
11 plus
you
12.
rolled a natural 15
Okay.
minus a 4 for the d6.
So that's
plus
11.
12.
Yeah, so he succeeded.
So he succeeds.
Okay, so he doesn't take any damage.
It's a hardy creature.
I get that. It's alright.
As Ak begins to bellow his answer. Sparks, it is your turn.
Hey, I can finally finish it. Yes.
Seeing the boulder in its chest illuminated itself with various elemental powers that seem to be spiraling off of it now.
That looks
Water
important.
spraying around, air creating vortexes around it, and what seems to be fire burning into its chest, turning earth into magma, spilling from the various cavities that are now looming from this body.
Can avoid those, and I'm just going to swing down and around and slash at anything that looks glowy. It's like one of those games, you know, if it glows, it's like a critical hit point. You know, it's one of those things.
The boulder
Shadow
is glowing
Colossus.
itself.
Hit the boulder.
Fuck it, hit the boulder.
Alright, roll.
I don't know any better, so I'm going to hit the boulder.
Normally this would be called shot, but it's such a big entity.
It's basically hitting a medium creature.
Did it make the saving
Constitution
throw?
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw 15.
If it doesn't roll from 1, it's fine.
Okay.
He rolled a 1.
Nope.
Nat 20 for 1.
And natural 20, so.
Well, it was just the one.
Natural 20
It was
hits.
23.
After your first natural 20, as you go for the boulder, the very point of your vibrating mercy longsword that is force damage that focuses everything into a single point just hits the tip, and there's vibration as you feel the force go up your arm as it sparks and throws off to the side. Seemingly done none effect.
Okay, not the boulder. Let's hit around it then.
Okay. Though it does shake a bit as if it's ready
My
to
turn's
come
not for
out
a
at
while,
moment's
is it?
notice.
Pull it out.
I'm going to rip it. I'm going to rip it out. We have 2 more attack
Make
actions.
a strength check.
Strength check.
It's too bad my turn's not for a while, is it?
Unfortunately, actually, it's coming up.
Yeah.
That'd be a 15.
15. As you begin to pull with your, sorry, you don't even make noise. You just begin to decompress the various parts of your body. It is lodged in hard. You can roll one more time.
Let's go harder.
Come on, you feel it.
me that 20.
You hear the hamster spinning up in the ball.
Come on, you get that 20. It's a little slippery up here.
Your foot slips on the water that now is spraying off the boulder itself.
That's an
You
out
hit
one.
your head a little bit, and you fall off.
I'm assuming I was on his chest.
Yeah.
He's
Careful now. Now that's why you were stuck.
just.
Not taking any damage as you weren't high enough in the air, but
When
you're like, damn it!
You have a movement, or 5 feet of my movement to get up, and start climbing.
Heck, it is your turn.
Oh, it is my turn.
Go rip its heart out.
5 feet, isn't it half?
Athlete. He's 5 feet.
I am Ek. I put my sword down. I put Thornbriar on the ground,
Ting, 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 ting.
and I pull out a healing a bundle of sap and ooze. There are people here in this world. Life can take life, or life can preserve it. I'm here to preserve it, and I'm going to use one of my healing herb packs on him.
Your feat ability. Yeah, okay. How much do you heal it?
It's been a while since I've used it. It is plus my level, so that's going to be 1 point per level. So that's going to be 11. That's going to be 11 plus 1d6, I believe. Just a second.
I'm pretty sure it's 1d6.
Let me double check here. Where's my healer? I know I've got it listed.
Oh, that's actually my gum. Sorry.
Oh, come on. Where is it?
I can show you where.
Oh, here it is. Got it. 1d6 plus 4 plus my points. So 1d6. So it's 9 points plus 12.
What's the total?
So it'd be 21 points.
Five plus
As you
12.
begin to smear various ointments across its body, not really doing anything on the surface level, but as you continue to
It looks very much literally like this might have come from itself anyway, from the where this is mosses and pieces of bark and different herbs and weeds that have all been bound into this canvas type wrapping that is used to literally smash it as all the items inside just ooze out as I push it into the creature.
roll a persuasion with advantage.
Damn, I suck at persuasion.
Natural 19. Not bad.
2 natural 19s.
There you go.
Plus
That makes those 12.
0, 19.
19. As it's almost like a elder god looking down at the very younglings that it protects. As you continue to rub this ointment across its body, it's. You see 2 fingers underneath coming out from the rubble. Just kind of.
Over here, please. You're full sore.
No, I was just
It's more like
you're
making
rubbing
fun.
those things
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I got that.
It's glowing,
Wax.
pinpoint yellow eyes looking down towards you. As the earth begins to rumble as it speaks once more, using all 3 of its legendary actions.
To pulp you.
The trial is complete. Continue, young one. As it brings up both of its arms and slams it into the ground. Not on top of anyone, as the ground lifts up with the amount of force, pushing you guys a solid few inches off the ground itself from just the amount of raw force that was placed into it as the ground cracks and breaks immediately, and you begin to fall. 10s, 20, 30 feet, 40 feet.
I got everybody this time. Featherfall.
I'm like, I might not be able to do it.
I was waiting for it. I got it.
As you guys begin to gently stop, landing in warm puddles, soft debris of shrubbery, small grass plains of mud and loosened earth that is catching your fall.
Jagged volcanic rock.
That was very.
Reminds me of when I first awoke.
The elemental mountain before you, as it begins to go up to its chains, finishing its legendary action. Nicholas, it is still your turn.
Is there anything being insistent at me?
Apart from just the eagerness of your searching item.
Like, it was almost dead.
It's still almost dead.
And then we all fell in the floor.
It's not attacking us anymore, right?
We didn't kill any of the others.
Had the opportunity to.
We didn't kill any of the others.
No.
We bypassed the trial. Whatever the...
We didn't kill them.
I'm gonna subtle spell.
Understood.
Which means I'm gonna use my shot. Well, first, I'm gonna use my bonus action to convert a spell. So that way I have spell points again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to subtle spell up at the very height of my range for this, which is 120 feet.
Easy enough.
So no one should notice anything.
Understood.
And then I need it to make an intelligence saving throw at disadvantage.
With the minus D6 still.
Wow. And so we see the two sides of the coin of a Silver Menagerie.
Well, no, I'm the +1. I'm just here for the free boost and to make disparaging remarks about
So
the
that's a
bridesmaids'
natural 2.
Okay.
Minus 1, which brings it to a 1. Plus intelligence, plus 9. It fails.
So fail.
Oh, man.
10, 20, 30. 30 seconds.
I don't have
damage.
Thornbriar. Oh, shoot.
No, I
You
have
started falling. You have
This is its,
As soon as you said I put it down, I went, mage.
this is its current hit points. 30.
This is my 30 psychic damage.
With that, as it begins to pull on its chest, beginning the process of removing this elemental stone at its chest, you hear a crack sound as you hear as its arm falls off, part of its body, upper torso, other arm, leaving the stone still in his chest. New marks, just in time, as his body completely disintegrates, raining material and dust.
As we're floating down, we see
Wait
all
a
this
minute.
going on.
Did I lose a thing off of this?
I rewrote it.
Right, but this one is no longer there.
Correct, because it's horribly written already.
No, but like, there's nothing like that on here.
Correct.
So there's no
But
siphoning
you
ability.
did something.
Right. I'm asking. I
you
lost the siphoning thing?
You lost the siphoning
Okay.
for now,
Well,
but you just did something which is going to cause other things to happen.
yeah, sure, but that means that I can't fucking heal myself right now. That's what I'm bitching about.
Okay, so let me tell you right now.
Can I offer you a good berry?
We're floating down while this thing is falling.
You're landed as this is happening, as his body deteriorating part by part, seemingly part of the ritual as far as you can tell, as its body disintegrates entirely, as the stone, now removed from the chain, falls. As showering you, everyone, with additional debris. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God.
Not again.
I failed that. I don't care what the DC is.
Wow.
16! I've not succeeded on the
I'm
dexterity
back.
saving throw yet.
You're fine.
I, with a +8, have not succeeded on a dexterity saving throw yet.
Meanwhile,
Real quick,
'Cause you've been
who
sleeping.
looks the most hard up? You or you?
28.
You're fine.
Sidestep.
Natural
Have you
20.
taken
You're
that
fine.
much?
You failed by your.
Oh, I failed.
And you failed.
Yeah.
Both of you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
That would be me.
And
I'm
you're
at less than a
buried.
quarter life.
Okay,
The rest of
real
you
quick,
take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
his goes to the barb devil.
As
Like
the barbell
the
is like,
raven
"Damn."
thing goes.
And the side, you hear it.
I'm no longer
you take
raging
no
at that
damage.
point
Oh,
because my
good.
feather falling was more than one
I'm at
round.
17 hit points.
You were already on the floor
All right.
when all
I
this
can only
happened.
do
So
it.
I-
It's
no,
a
so my rage is
reaction.
I'm below a quarter, so.
You're still raging.
I
I'm
was
going to
too.
be merciful.
I got you
Well,
next.
that's fine. It's not that bad. I just wanted to know.
One of my eyes starting to flicker.
A lot of things happen at the same time.
If it
My
was
arm's
more
been
than
scratched
6
up.
seconds, I'll take the extra damage.
A little beat up.
I imagine that I'm just thinking.
Just take the
I'll take the
damage.
extra damage.
Miss myself.
We're moving on.
The fighter's a little beat up.
I'm here just shoving fistfuls of good berries down my gullet.
You immediately put on 600 pounds.
I was fighting this guy and he just suddenly ate an entire wheel of cheese.
How many cabbages are in your pocket?
I need help. Cabbage! I need help. Cabbage! Help. Cabbage!
Anyway,
Third? 3? Really?
the boulder falling down to a place that you haven't seen yet as debris started falling on you and you're like, oh shit. As you all died, mostly out of the way, some of you being buried.
Feather falling, so it's like. Or did we actually land successfully?
You already landed
Oh, okay.
while this is happening, because things happen all at the same time. Taking in your surroundings, finding yourself in a new chamber, a combination of all sorts of elements, with crystal and almost geode-like walls that represent various colors that represent multiple elements, seemingly creating crude shapes of elemental figures imbued in the actual walls themselves. Plant life, water, dancing of fires of flames and streaks of white of moving air, spiritually moving and dancing with each other in harmonious union. As the very ground itself, now making it blatant and obvious that this ground, having this swirl pattern that was etched in all of the walls above at the temple before, are now shown as alleyways for water, places for land, growth that overtake, and the flames moving itself, making these same patterns. We're going to end right here as we take a small break, as the ground shakes one final time. Much different than the one that was shaking it before, as the whole temple lurches to the side, but then settles. I hope you enjoyed this session. We'll see you next time. Stay healthy, stay safe, and keep on rolling, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Wow. Very cool.